Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And once again, my recording screwed at the beginning of this episode. So hold tight. And the episode will be right for you. My Nemesis, this stupid tower jerk. We're going to try it. We're going to try it once more. Why not? Just to check and see. I feel so powerful after the last episode. We defeated those two dudes. And it felt delightful. It felt good. It felt justified. And I have the feeling that I need to do that today. So yeah, things going well. I had a busy week so far. Enjoying the new gig. The new position's been a lot of fun. A lot of work. There's a lot of stuff to do with it. And I'm definitely been kept on my toes. It's a lot more engaging than I was expecting it to be. And it's been delightful. So I'm working with a lot of really cool folks. And I'm digging it. So that's a good thing. Been busy on the channel. Recording, doing stuff. The schedule this week is I'm working fairly late, or sorry, I start around 10 in the morning and then go right through until about 7. So it's not bad. I don't take nearly the volume of calls that I used to, so it's delightful for that. Oh, I forgot which jerk this was. There we go. Let's just take him out. Okay, that's not what I needed. Did you just defeat him? You wrecked his day, buddy. Oh, man. Moves. You're the GOAT. That was amazing. Yeah. Got a frickin' ring. Oh, delightful. That was, yeah. The amulet doesn't work. Goes in that one. No. There we go. 2 rings listed. We got leftovers we could possibly do. Purple across. Hands suck. I don't have anything here for hands. That's a fist, but that's a weapon. Could always go artless gloves. Yeah, that's junk. Let's take a look. Let's turn that off. Wow. So let's test this out again. Where is it? There was... I thought it was right here. Is that it here? Yeah, that's the one. And there's a village there too. Let's go make ourselves some gloves. I mean, that's a thing. Yeah. So I mentioned in the last episode that I've been watching this show called Hellier. And, yeah, I'm hooked. I'm completely hooked. Sunday, I think I watched... I think I watched the entire first season of it. It's not terribly long. And then I've been kind of just perusing and going through the remainder of it, of season 2 now. I'm about 6 episodes in. I think there's 10 for the finale of it, and like I don't want to do too much because I'm like I really like it a lot. Again, it's like it's been my little go-to thing. I've been really enjoying it, so it's been delightful. I actually tweeted out about it that I was enjoying the show and just mentioned it. And Armor Time had done it the other day as well, because he's one that's been getting into it. And the folks that actually have the show retweeted it and, liked it. And I was just like, I felt like a schoolgirl. I'm not going to lie. It just was like, I'm like, it felt neat. I'm not used to, I'm not a fanny kind of guy. Fanny, wow, I'm not, that came out the wrong way. I'm not like a super fan. Like I don't get all giddy around celebrities and all that. It usually doesn't affect me. But I really dig these people's story and everything. So yeah, if you're interested, the YouTube channel is Planet Weird, and the name of it is Hellier, Hellier. I'll put a link in the description down below if you are so inclined and interested to take a look at it. I think it was a pretty freaking cool show. So, they don't, like, it's not your typical, like, it's not like a super scary show. They kind of just, do a lot of research and let you kind of come to your own determination of what's actually going on. So I dig it. So, like I said, pretty slick. Gold bracelet, not going to work. I don't think any of that will work for us. Yeah, none of it. Do we make... I can get in here. Can I make some gloves? Or do you have any? Cotton gloves? Cotton shoulder armor? Nothing here. Where is the loom? It's over here, right? There we go. I need gloves. Can I make purple gloves? Cotton yarn. Okay. I don't think you're gonna have enough. Ooh! I dig when it goes ding 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 like that. It makes me happy. 22 of 25. Can I do this? Let's do it! Let's make ourselves an upgrade. I'm cool with that. Next thing, let's go and see if we could find the dude and do the things. Yeah, we were going right here. Okay, so let's do that. And hop on our turtle. Oh, man. So yeah, things are going pretty good. I'm pretty stoked. I was just commenting to Armor about one of my silly things. So, as I mentioned, I've been watching this kind of spooky show, right? So, I grew up really digging the paranormal. I was just like, I looked down and I thought, did I just find the gloves I made? I'm like, no, those are just the ones you made. So yeah, I grew up really digging the paranormal stuff. So it's something that I've always been fascinated by. There's a whole lot of discussions about the paranormal in my family. Between family members that have latent abilities and things we've seen, all kinds of stuff. Not a normal family, and I'm fine with that. For me, it was just something that was normal for us. So I really didn't think it was an abnormal experience to hear things or see things or encounter things. It was just things that we did, right? But I was always kind of, like I said, fascinated by the whole thing. So by watching the show again, it's kind of, revamped my lust for it. Okay, that's delightful. A whole lot of nothing in here. It's just such a piece of crap. So yeah, anyway, I giggle because the fact that, I tried so hard to get in there just for that one piece of lore. It's such a shit show in my life. So yeah, anyway. So like I said, I love the paranormal. Been digging it and just, opening up my brain to all the things again. But also because of it, I've been, just kind of fascinated by things at night, like watching this late at night, and the brain, the subconscious starts to go, right? Not having nightmares or anything, I don't, it doesn't frighten me. None of it is a thing that is bothersome or worrisome to me. It's a thing that it's something that I understand a bit of and I respect. So it's not something that scares me or frightens me. So last night, apparently I was up to something. And I couldn't tell you why, but I'm going to kind of live with it. It's a weird story. So be prepared. Welcome to the weird world of Rivet. So yeah, this morning I wake up, 7:30 every morning. Didn't sleep the best last night. I know that I was up a couple times. I remember waking up, and I was watching an episode of Hellier, and I remember getting to a point and then falling asleep. And I've got a pretty good memory for like where I was, and I can kind of skip through the episode real quick and get back to where I was before I fell asleep. And I did that 2 or 3 times, and it's no big deal. I don't have any issues with it. It's just, it's part of my nightly ritual crap. So I woke up this morning and had an email from Amazon saying that my package had shipped. Now, I don't remember or hadn't remembered ordering anything because I know that I was looking at a new cable for my DJ gear. I have basically it's an RCA cable that goes out of the back of my DJ mixer, and it just goes into a headphone jack in my on my computer. That's it. It's just an input thing. The one I had was a little bit too small, so it was kind of cramped. So I couldn't really move the controller to where I wanted to. So it was a little cramped with my setup. So I wanted to get another one that was longer. So I put it in my shopping cart yesterday when I was on break. But I didn't remember actually finishing the order. So I was like, okay, whatever. So when I got the order, the notification that it had, my package had shipped, I was like, okay, maybe I ordered it and just forgot, because I was of the mindset that, okay, I'll just grab it type of thing. But I wasn't sure if I'd done that. Well, on my lunch break, my phone rings and it says, hey, we got a package for you. I was like, okay, I'll be right downstairs because I live on the 4th floor. I'm very happy that they called because the number of times that I haven't gotten phone calls and things have disappeared. So I was like, yes, this is good. So I go downstairs. That guy's got not a huge box, but a good-sized box. And I'm like, that's a little bit too big for a cable. So I'm like, okay, what the hell's in here? And I didn't question him. I mean, he's just doing his job. I'm the one that ordered something, so I got to figure out what the hell I ordered. So I bring it upstairs. It wasn't terribly heavy or anything. Get it in, and I wipe it down, sanitize it like I do, and then the Vault of Galen. Is there a Vault of Galen showing up here? Over here. Okay, we could do that in another episode. So anyway, so I wiped it down, sanitized it, and then had to get back onto the phones because I didn't have time because I literally had a couple minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll figure that out after. So when I had my next break, I went and opened it up, and it was this art thing. It was a if you've ever done any digital art, there's a tablet maker. They're called Wacom, and it's kind of like those, but it's not. It's it's a 13-inch monitor. It's a little monitor that you draw on. It's got stylus and everything for it. Plugs into your computer through USB. It's got a couple of USB ports that it accepts, and it goes through HDMI, and it's a monitor, 1080p, and good reviews. And I was like, wait, I ordered this? Now, it's something that I've wanted to get. Over the summer, I picked up a tablet. It's it doesn't have a monitor or anything attached to it. I've tried using it a few times, just could not get adjusted to it. Because I'm kind of old school and I have to see what I'm drawing in order to do it. So, to use a tablet and look up and not look at what I'm drawing, it's not intuitive for me. So I was thinking of, seeing if I can get used to it or whatnot or whatever. But I had also picked up that 2-in-1 laptop over the course of the summer, too, that I ended up sending back because I just couldn't justify the purchase of it. And I got a lot of it because I wanted to start drawing on it. And I did start drawing on the tablet part of it. It was a 2-in-1, so I could fold it over and draw on it. And I was really enjoying that aspect of it. And I think, and it's been bugging me in the back of my head. I know that for the course of the last few weeks that I wanted to get back into drawing and doing that stuff again. So I was like, I must have just decided to do it. And I looked at the price on the website for it. It was like $350. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta send that back. I can't justify a $350 price tag for something. Turns out I grabbed it on a massive sale. It was like $199. I'm like, okay, maybe I can justify that. So I'm going to plug it in and test it out. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to use it with my laptop and see about if I can start doing it, because you can use them to touch up photographs as well, which is one of the things I've been wanting to do. With all the new camera gear and all that stuff, it's something I've been wanting to get into. So yeah, my subconscious last night decided to go and mess about with my head, I swear. And it's fine, It's not like I don't have the money to spend on it. I can afford it. It's not the end of the world for me. It's a little silly. You know, if I'm going to buy myself a treat, I just got myself the camera, so I'm like, yeah. But like I was saying, is like the whole thing of watching the Hellier thing and the supernatural. Somehow, my subconscious decided something last night, and there's times where things have happened in my life that you just accept and you just kind of roll with it. And I'm thinking that this is one of those moments. Like, it's so out of character for me to sleep shop, of all things, and to get a great deal. That's not unlike me. I am a frugal man. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting little thing to deal with today. So yeah, welcome to the weird random life of Rivet. The other thing I was talking with Armor about is like one of the other reasons that I wanted to get the camera gear and everything that I want so I can travel around with it all the time and keep it charged up is anytime I go out. I've had a bunch of really weird encounters throughout my life, and I've never been able to document it. I want to be able to. So I want to have it, you know, just in case some random shit starts to happen. I got the camera there and I can start dealing with it. Anybody in my family kind of knows that there's some weirdness that goes on around me, and I just cope and deal, and you know, I'm okay with the weirdness. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, moves. That was too close. Yeah, so I've dealt with all kinds of weirdness throughout my life, and so I figured that I wanted to start recording some of it, and this is what I'm kind of dealing with. Did I get boots that I can wear? No. Why would I get boots that I can actually wear? That would make no sense at all. Apparently that's not the dude for in here. Okay. This is good. So yeah, do you guys ever have any weird things like that? Or am I just the odd? Like, I always wonder, is like, am I that odd for having the experiences that I do? Or is it like, do a lot more folks have things that happen to them that they just kind of go, oh yeah, we all got some weird in our families. Always curious about that kind of stuff. So if you do, even if you're not comfortable with it, and I get that too. A lot of folks are not comfortable talking about it. Anything dealing with the paranormal and stuff. There was a lot of stigma attached to it when I was a kid. You know, it was kind of like, no, you know, keep quiet. Don't want to let people know that you saw UFOs, or that, you know, you can hear ghosts and things, and you hear voices. Oh, heaven forbid, you know, because if you do hear voices, then, you know, you're a little bit doolally. But that's not the case. It never has been. We always accepted it in our family that, you know, some of us have things that happen. And, you know, it kind of goes in hand with an odd family. So I'm kind of proud of the fact that I come from an oddball family. I dig it. Let me be myself. Very young age. Okay, I'm glad we're doing this. I know we did this real early on when I wasn't really ready for it, but I'm feeling ready for this now. Whew. Krabby, you're going to take one for the team. Okay. You too. Okay. Ooh, that was a shot. I lobbed that one right in there. Okay. Okay, let's get this going up over here. 12K. Purple. Ooh, there's a crab. I almost started that off not thinking that I had everything done. Is there anybody else? Okay. Let's do this real quick. Heal up completely. Oh, baby. So, Humble came out with a bundle today that I was super stoked for. I ended up not grabbing the whole thing, just a couple tiers. It's got a bunch of the Telltale games. Ones that I didn't have, which was very happy for me. Earlier one, the Monkey Island series, which, whew, I loved Monkey Island, man. Not gonna lie, those adventure games were so pivotal for me back in the day, because like I just dug adventure games, man. They were like the bread and butter of gaming back then. You couldn't have a lot of graphics. It was like adventure games was how you got your entertainment, right? So LucasArts had a whole series of them, and when Telltale started doing their versions of adventure games, I got on board. So very stoked to get that. It also came with the Batman series, and it was like all the DLC, both Batman Telltale games, which I'm very stoked to have. And then Black Sad, which is another film noir kind of game that I've been wanting to play. Like if you've played the Wolf Among Us, is that the right one? Like that game was so good. That was probably my favorite Telltale game. I got into them because of The Walking Dead, but Black Sad is not done by them, but it's that film noir style game, and I'm just so stoked. It's got a lot of QuickTime stuff in it. That's the only detractor for it. Makes you think quickly. But again, it's not a huge detriment. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm good. But yeah, I think I got, 7 or 8 games out of it. Like, not a small amount of games for the price I paid for it. And it was like, the game of DLC. There's another one, a NeoCab, which I'm going to probably bring onto the channel because it looks like Cloudpunk. Has that kind of style to it. It looks like, Cyberpunk as a cab driver. And I'm freaking stoked. Like, I'm not going to lie. Gimme. We got the Grabo Stone. We did it. What does this one do? Increases the radius of your lamp. Well, that's delightful. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. That was a good run. What else do we got? That's been done. Circles. I mean, we've completed all the hard shit that I was kind of nervous to do. That we know of. There is not a... The village is there. Like, there's no... Like, there's just those two are there. Like, I don't think that there's any major things left here. We'll peruse our next episode. We did that. I'm just taking a gander here. That's done. That's done. Could be something here. Potentially. Something there for sure. Can we get to that right now? Wow, we made quite a piece underwater. Let's go there. We have we're 22, 23 minutes. Let's see if we can make it over there. I'm not in a terrible rush right now. Yeah, I think we could be able to beeline it over there. If we hop on our steed and go. So yeah, really stoked to get the little bundle, man, because I don't know, Humble has just not been putting out a lot of really like bundles that are geared towards my style of stuff that I've been like mentally wanting to game. And I'm kind of happy that they've slowed down because it's gotten me a chance to, get into some games that I normally may not have. I'm digging the games that I've been playing. Yeah, I don't have a complaint, but it's really weird not to have like a constant influx of games from Humble because like I tend to get addicted to their service, and I'm a hoarder when it comes to video games. I'll admit it. I collect them. It's my thing, and it's not a horrible thing. I don't throw tons of money at it. It's not like I don't enjoy it. I do. I enjoy, it's my hobby. It's the things I like, and I've never heard of somebody, doing anything nefarious with video games. There's been all kinds of things alluded to that people that play video games are corrupt and evil and morally bankrupt and all that kind of bullshit. We're not. We're just people that like to entertain ourselves without getting into, a bunch of trouble. At least I tend to think that that's how I am. I'm not a troublemaker. I honestly would just prefer a lot of times to sit home, play my video games, and to go out to clubs or go to bars. Dinners and stuff I'd be okay with every now and again. But like my entertainment tends to come from this hobby, you know, and if it's 15 or $20 every couple of weeks to throw a bunch of games my way, I'm fine with that. Humble has done me nothing wrong. Between Humble and Fanatical and Epic right now, I've got games for days. And of course, the last Steam sale was kind of nice to have. But I am a sucker for Telltale games, so I'm kind of stoked to play the Batman ones. I've been playing Lego Lord of the Rings. I got that a while ago. It was free because they were, discontinuing it. So I got The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, and been enjoying that. It's nice to have games just to play. Black Sad will probably be one of those games that I will just enjoy, or the Batman games, or I may not record any of them. They don't tend to be very popular. If you guys are interested and want to watch some of those adventure games, I'm more than happy to record them. I've done a bunch of the Telltale series on my channel already. I think I did one of the Batmans. Can't remember which one I had before. I think it was the first of the Batman Telltale games, but I never finished it. I just got disinterested, and it was buggy when it came out, if my memory serves. So I ran into some issues with it, and I was like, meh. Okay, we can take out the alpha dog. There you go. Anybody else? Oh, you're a beast. You are, but you're no match to moves myself. Okay, I apparently triggered the Shuriken, so we gotta do that. Okay, apparently that's a thing. Let's do it. I'm looking at my watch, 26 minutes and change, almost 27, and we are good. I like this. Oh, and do you see that? I see that the treasure spirit telling me that I came in the right direction. Makes me happy. That is another grotto. Oh, baby. I know what we're doing in our next episode. We're going to go down that grotto. We should be able to get into this thing, because I think we've just deactivated all of the... Oh, please, give me the last bit that I need. Extraordinary Calicori chest armor. I think I've got... Ooh, okay. It's an upgrade. I'll take it. I'm not going to be pissy. Anyway... next episode, we will go down into the Aslan Grotto. Hey, why not? It should be fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I'll put a link down below for Hellier, if you are so inclined and you want to follow them. Interesting stuff. Anyway, it's been keeping me entertained for the last while. Anyway, I'll see you guys very soon in our next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.